Let me tell you a story. In 1995, then 12-year-old Craig Kielburger was flipping through the newspaper looking for the comics. He was struck by a story on the front page. Craig knew he had to help. He gathered together a small group of his grade 7 classmates. They started a small club in their school. The name of the club? The Group of 12 12-year-olds. And then one of them turned 13. They needed a better name. Craig then asked his older brother Mark to help. He said yes. They then set out on a bold mission to free children from poverty and exploitation. They first tried to fight child labor overseas by kicking down doors and rescuing children from factories, but it did not work. Soon after, the same children returned to work. They were so poor, they needed to support their families. Craig and Mark needed to find another way. They started a charity, now known as We Charity. They understood that they needed to eliminate the root cause of child labor, extreme poverty. The answer? We Villages, a model of development to help people break the cycle of poverty. The results? Amazing! Through We Villages, hundreds of thousands of children and their families have now been given access to education, clean water, healthcare, food security, and economic opportunity for their families, to help ensure that parents can afford to keep their children in school. Over 1 million people have now been lifted out of poverty. Yep, 1 million. That is a lot of people. The We Charity team wanted to help even more. As experts in child labor, they knew they could have an even bigger impact. They started to work with a small number of carefully selected companies which were doing the right thing. These companies were committed to eliminating child labor from their supply chain. Craig, Mark, and the team wanted to support these companies and leaders achieve this ambitious goal by 2020. These companies are investing hundreds of millions of dollars to help communities end poverty and empower families to protect their children. Child labor is not yet a thing of the past. There is still extreme poverty in the world. But every step of the way, the team at We Charity have never lost focus of their goal and will continue working for this goal every day